After Freddy Gray died in police custody, his spine inexplicably broken, Baltimore erupted. Contrast that to what's happened in Boston this year. In March, Angela West was fatally shot by police, and this month, Usama Rahim was shot and killed by a police officer and FBI agent. But there were no protests. Instead,
what we were hopeful for and what we expected, there was a level of transparency, and that transparency was given. We're very comfortable with what we saw.
The difference is stark, and according to Pamela Lightsey, there are some clear reasons why, with the BPD's decision to quickly release the videos of those shootings topping the list.
You have police leaders who are quite sincere about getting the information out as quickly as possible, and that was done. And it was done here with a lot of intentionality and a lot of respect for the community.
Lightsey is an associate dean at BU's School of Theology. She's also a veteran protester who spent time in Ferguson and Baltimore. In other places, she says, police departments have taken the opposite tack.
In Ferguson, you see long wait times with releasing information, and then when you see when information is released, it's released to demonize the young man who was killed.
But Lightsey says the absence of outrage in Boston is also about deeper differences. In other places around the country, she says distrust of police has a much sharper edge.
I mean, there's high levels of anxiety in Ferguson. You have a deep and rich level of anger in places like Ferguson and Baltimore over and against what I've seen here in Boston.
There's another huge factor to consider. Angela West was killed after shooting a police officer in the face, and Usama Rahim was allegedly a terrorist in waiting, which makes both men deeply unsympathetic figures. They were nothing like, say, Tamir Rice, the 12-year-old boy shot and killed by Cleveland police.
Tamir Rice is going about his day playing in an area, not even thinking about a police officer, and gets killed. Or you have black men and black women who are just going about their everyday lives without a thought and lose their lives by police excessive force.
And if a case like that unfolded here, the reaction could be radically different.
Boston is not immune to the kind of protests that we've seen nationally. But I think that methods by which you approach these tragedies really count.
Adam Reilly, WGBH News.